my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tutorial on the hairstyle that I did on the TikTok video. So on the most recent TikTok video, if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I did it. I don't have a name for the hairstyle, so if you guys are creative and could possibly come up with a name, comment down below, because this hairstyle's nameless. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it because long intros are just not needed these days, right? No. Okay, so I have just taken the puff out. This is not freshly washed hair, so we just gonna have to just make it work. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna part it. I'm gonna part it in half, and I'm gonna part it down the middle. So I'll be back. Okay, so I would like you guys to know that I tried to part my hair, and it didn't work because all the curls are clumped together, which is good for a puff, but when you try to do your hair and you need to separate it, it's not very good. So I'm spraying it down with some water, and I'm gonna probably put some product in it to help loosen it up a little bit so I can part it better. So I just wanted to share that struggle with you. So I'll be back. So we have our hair separated. We have 2 sections in the front, and then we have 1 big section in the back. We're gonna leave the back for now, and then we're gonna work on the front. That's the main part. So I'm going to detangle this section right here because, like I said, my hair was in a puff. So I kind of styled it to be in a puff and not necessarily to like be worked through. If that makes sense. I feel like that didn't make sense, but I'm just gonna detangle it so that it's easier to work with. So yeah. Now that these sections are detangled, let's straighten this part up. So what I like to do is use good old Shine and Jam. We're gonna solder this on the part. And just make sure this middle part is straight. I like to get my metal tip comb. Ooh, it's a little compass stuff over there. And I'm just gonna be making sure the part is straight. So just let me shimmy over here. Okay, so we're back with a shredded middle part. Cool. Okay, so now let's put away 1 section because that's gonna help us ish, kind of. Not really, but I just don't want the section to dry out so much. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to get our supplies together. So what we do need, we need rubber bands, and we need our beads, and that's about it. First thing we're gonna do is just kind of create a triangle part in the front, and then add a little Shine and Jam to the front. My edges are already done, so I'm just gonna leave them. I usually don't add my edges into the rubber band bits anyway, so that's fine because they're pretty short, so there's really no need to add them in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a rubber band, and then I'm gonna add another rubber band. So this first rubber band is just to secure, make sure that it's tight. And then I'll be adding another rubber band on top of that, but I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. So we just added the first rubber band, right? And we're gonna split it just so that it's a little tight. And now we're gonna add the second rubber band. Now, the second rubber band is gonna have the bead on it. So you're gonna put your rubber band through the hole of the bead. Okay, some of these wood rubber bands, they're not the perfect hole because they're wooden. Like the hole is like a bit jagged, if that makes sense. So, sorry, that was such an aggressive so, come on. Sometimes, like I said, because it's jagged, the rubber band doesn't easily go through. So you're gonna have to use your, the end of your comb to kind of help guide it through. Okay, so when you have it, through like this. Take one side and you're just gonna put it through. I don't know if that was really, so like this, two, pull it through, and then it should look like this when you pulled it through. Okay, you're gonna pull one side through and you should be able to just hold it like this after. That wasn't really detailed, but yeah, I hope you kind of got that. We'll do it a few more times so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. And then I just take this rubber band now that it has to bead through. I'm just gonna put it right on top. So I don't want it too tight because we already have a rubber band on. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna put it like that. And that's what it looks like. And then we're just gonna keep doing that. So sometimes I like to just kind of put it over here so it's not in the way. And we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna fast forward, I think, until I get to the bead part again, just so you guys can see the bead thing again, because that was a little confusing. Okay, so I'm back and I already parted each one. So there's 4, and I'm gonna show you how I did the beads. So I'm gonna show you hopefully like 2 or 3 times so you guys can get it. And then I'll show you like how it looks like at the end, or like somewhat close to the end, okay? So let's get into this. So I'm just gonna pull this one to the side because we already did this one. So let's work on number 2, and the rest I'm just gonna pull back as well so we can get a full view, right? And you're gonna grab yourself a rubber band, and then you're gonna grab yourself another bead. I got these on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I'll link it in the description box, so take a look at that. And also I have an affiliates link, so make sure you buy from the link. It'll really help me out. You know what I'm saying? Pay some of these bills, okay? So like I said before, I'm just feeding the rubber band through the bead. So yeah, sometimes it's not an easy transition, so just get your comb, and then you're just going to stick it in and kind of help guide it out. You see? So yeah, so that's how it should look. Okay. And then I take both sides, kind of put it in my fingers like this. Okay, so we have side A and then side B, right? So we're gonna take side A and pull it through side B. So remember, side A and then side B. So I'm taking side A, I'm gonna put it through side B. I'm gonna let go of side B, and I'm gonna grab onto side A, and I'm just gonna pull it down, okay? Like this. So it's something like this. So you should be able to hold on. And then you already know what time it is. We're just gonna go loosely around the base. We don't want it tight. This is just to attach the bead onto the ponytail. Like that. We'll just do it 2 times. That's fine. Okay? And that is that. So I'm gonna show you guys one more time. Okay, we have the side A and the side B. We're taking side A, putting it through side B, okay? And then we're grabbing side A. So, like this, putting it through, like this. I hope that was clear. I hope that helped. If there is any discrepancies, or if you guys still need another tutorial, I will gladly post one on TikTok because I feel like we can do a nice quick one on TikTok. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of the beads on this side and then do it on this side, and I'll show you guys not the end product, but there's another step that we have to do, but I'll show you guys that when I come back. So I'm not gonna do the other side. I'm gonna show you guys the next step. So basically what you do next is you split the front hair on the front section, and then you're just gonna put it behind the second section. And you kind of want it a little bit loose. And you're gonna add another rubber band very loosely. It doesn't need to be tight. It can be very loose. These are, I wouldn't say these are a lot of rubber bands that we're using, but you know, obviously some people have some issues using rubber bands, but if you do them lightly, I don't see it being an issue. So it's just my take on that. So I'm just putting a rubber band behind. We'll just do it 2 times because again, it's not that serious. We just want it to be out of the way. And I'm just pulling the bead out so that's not hiding in the hair. All right, and then you're gonna take the second section. Oopsies, no, we used a bobby pin. There we go. Okay, so take that second section along with the first section, split it in two. You're gonna go behind that, and then you can just pin this out the way if it's bothering you. So it kind of creates like a fake braid. So if you didn't know how to braid, this is a great alternative for you. You can do these. So, all right. And I'm just gonna pull out the bead so it's not hiding behind my hair. And then we're just gonna wrap it 2 times, nothing crazy. Okay, tighten it a little bit. And then we're just gonna do it one more time. So grab your hair that you had over here. Okay. Group it with the first one. Well, not the first one, but you know, that hair. Split it in 2. Put it behind. Pull out your bead. You can also pull out your beads after. You don't have to do a while, but I like to do a while just in case. Okay, so we're basically done. Just want to show you guys the look, and let me show you the back. So I just like wrap these around, but I'll have more on TikTok. Okay, so the end of my tutorial didn't actually record. Not sure how that happened, but just want to clear some things up. So after we finished this, I braided it down. I added the beads on the braid. You don't have to do that, but the same way we added the beads, that's how I added the beads onto the braid. Hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, that's basically it. So I just want to clear that up, and yeah.